Hello and a very warm welcome. Today, we're going to explore a really powerful framework that's designed to cut right through the noise and bring some serious precision to your commercial strategy, especially in the fast-paced world of consumer goods and retail.
Welcome to the Commercial Excellence Academy. We're about to walk you through what we call the Guide Framework. Think of it as the brand's strategic perspective within the bigger route-to-shopper methodology. It's basically like a structured GPS for navigating the wild complexities of today's commercial world, and it's all about enabling scalability and, of course, sustainable profitability.
I mean, just stop and think about it for a second. We're in this perfect storm of change, right? You've got AI rewriting the rules. Retail is more fragmented than ever before, and shopper habits, they seem to change by the minute. So in the middle of all this chaos, how do you actually build a commercial strategy that doesn't just survive, but truly thrives?
A simple map just isn't going to cut it anymore. What you really need is a blueprint, a detailed, structured plan that shows you exactly how to build sustainable, profitable growth piece by piece.
And that blueprint? Well, that's the route-to-shopper methodology. At its very heart, it's a structured system for creating value that's based on what the shopper actually wants and does. It's designed to create a common language across your entire organization. And that's the real key to both standardization and scalability.
Now, this methodology has two sides of the same coin. First, there's Guide. That's the brand's blueprint, the manufacturer's strategic view. And then there's Paths, which is the retailer's reality, how things actually happen in their head offices and on the shop floor. They are designed to complement each other perfectly. And for today, our focus is going to be squarely on Guide.
All right, let's get into the framework itself. The first pillar is G for Grow the Shopper Base. This is the absolute foundation. It's all about answering that fundamental question: who are our shoppers and where on earth can we find them? So this pillar is built on 5 really logical steps. You start by mapping your entire universe of channels and customers just to see the big picture. From there, it's about generating deep insights to really understand them, then optimizing your route to market and managing your distributors to reach them efficiently. And it all comes together in a structured way of selling. This is your bedrock.
Next up, we have U for Unlock Bigger Baskets. So you've reached the shopper. Now what? How do you win at that crucial moment of purchase? This pillar is all about the strategies that increase the value of every single transaction.
And to do this, we focus on world-class category management to make the shelf easy to shop. We dig into the drivers at the point of purchase, we execute brilliant shopper marketing, and we define what a perfect store actually looks like for your brand. All of this is tied together with precise management of your key retail accounts.
The third pillar is I increase frequency of purchase. It's one thing to get a shopper to buy once. It's a whole other ballgame to turn them into a loyal, repeat customer. This pillar focuses on building that crucial loyalty and encouraging them to come back for more. To build that loyalty, we dive deep into shopping basket analysis to see what shoppers are buying together. We use integrated marketing to stay top of mind, manage trade promotions strategically, not just for a cheap deal, and build exceptional customer experiences. It all comes together in an advanced, integrated business plan with your key accounts. Now for the engine room. Pillar D, drive sustainable profits. This is where we make sure that all this great commercial activity is actually, profitable. Every single decision, from pricing to your portfolio, is viewed through the lens of sustainable financial health.
And the levers here are incredibly powerful. We're talking about strategically managing your product portfolio and mix, taking category management to a more advanced, profitable level, and implementing sophisticated revenue growth management. We also look at optimizing the entire value chain and, of course, mastering the art of negotiation.
And finally, the glue that holds it all together. Pillar E, enable cross-functional excellence. A brilliant commercial strategy is pretty much useless if the rest of the organization isn't aligned to deliver it. This pillar makes sure everyone, from finance to supply chain, is working in concert. This means truly integrating finance into commercial decision-making and aligning with marketing. It means optimizing the supply chain and focusing on people management. And critically, this is where we embed the power of artificial intelligence to analyze huge amounts of data and supercharge the entire framework, turning insights into action.
So here's the crucial point. We have our brand blueprint with Guide, but how does it connect with Paths, the retailer's reality, to create real, integrated shopper-based value? Let's look at just a few examples of how they lock together.
Okay, now this slide shows a fantastic direct link. As a brand, you can sit in your head office and define your perfect store principles in Guide all day long. But for that vision to become a reality on the shelf, the retailer needs excellent operational execution at the store level, and that's a key part of their Paths framework. One simply cannot succeed without the other.
Here's another powerful example, but this time at the head office level. A brand's revenue growth management strategy, which covers things like pricing and promotions in Guide, it must perfectly align with the retailer's joint business planning frameworks in Paths. When these two head office functions are in sync, you create strategies that are profitable for everyone involved.
And this one brilliantly illustrates the connection in our modern era. A brand wants to leverage artificial intelligence, that's in Guide, to predict trends. This becomes exponentially more powerful when it's fueled by the retailer's behavioral analytics frameworks from Paths. This creates a shared data strategy that benefits everyone, big time.
You see, the impact of this integrated approach is profound. It can shift a company's entire innovation process from being based on intuition and guesswork to being driven by real, actionable insights, which dramatically improves the chances of success for new products.
And this translates into tangible results, like a significant uplift in marketing return on investment. Now, of course, it's important to note that any numbers we show are for illustrative and training purposes, but they really demonstrate the sheer potential of a structured approach.
So, if you're a decision maker, what should you take away from all this? Well, first, this methodology helps you standardize your commercial language and processes. This standardization then enables you to scale, allowing for consistent growth. And finally, it all leads to driving sustainable profitability through a truly structured, integrated approach.
And this brings us to a final thought to leave you with. How could applying a structured blueprint like Guide redefine your organization's default way of working, especially in that critical below-the-line space? You know, all the marketing and execution that happens away from mass media, right at the point of purchase.
Thanks so much for your engagement on this discussion. To get more details on Route to Shopper, to find elaborate versions of individual modules including exercises, and to get certified with a bespoke certificate, please visit www.commercialexcellence.academy. Best wishes and goodbye from all of us at the Commercial Excellence Academy by Asbiverse Group.